everybody, what's happening? I know today is Wednesday and June 4th. How's it going? I know that, I just haven't figured out, this is only my second day really doing these lives. And I know that I have not figured out how to get people in here other than to say, I'll be coming on live 1 o'clock usually. I'm going to try to do it every day. Okay. I'm going to be talking about life for adults, men 50 plus, post-divorce life. Okay. Or whatever. I can answer lots of questions. I've had a lot of siblings I can help. I've bought and sold many houses and got a lot of experience with things, but especially with life as an older guy. Been divorced for almost 10 years. So, there's it's a whole different lifestyle. So just opening up my seltzer. So basically I'm here to talk about the $900 work, 2-hour workday system, how you can make 900 at a time. Working from home, working remotely, you can work anywhere in the world. You can do this anywhere in the world. And I get that question all the time. And you just need a cell phone. You need 2 hours a day, and you need a coachable attitude, positive attitude. Mindset is really the most important thing with this. Absolutely. Mindset is the single most important thing. No doubt. Mindset, your mindset, having a positive mindset. Now, if you're an older person, like 50 plus, and you've been in corporate America and you've been fired from some jobs, and now you're kind of getting in this cycle where you get fired, then you get a job, took you like a year to get a job. So then you use up a lot of resources because unemployment doesn't last very long. Depends on the state you're in, but might last 6 months, might be less or whatever, but maybe it took you a year to get another job. You're going to have to tap into other resources, into your emergency fund. And then maybe your next job, maybe you're not making as much. So it's going to be harder to replace that. Then what happens to most people as you get into your later 50s, mid and later 50s, is there's like a cycle of that. There's a cycle of, unfortunately, it's the way our corporate America is, that they don't value older. They just see liability. They mainly see medical liability, and they see that you're costing the company more than a younger employee. And a lot of times the younger employees will know a lot more about the tech stuff, and that's what's obviously very important right now. So not only are you fighting that whole situation, but just like the younger people are fighting, you're fighting against AI. Like right now, I just heard that there's 30% less jobs for current graduates this year, mainly because of AI. So basically what this is about right here is this is about learning all new skill sets that will allow you to make an income online for the rest of your life. So that must be appealing to most people in the United States. And I know like 90%, maybe more of people need more money. Whether you need more money because you just need more money, you need another income, and you got a 9-to-5 job, or you got a steady job, and you just need more income. That's very common. And don't take a second job. Do this instead, because a second job, you're just trading, or any job that's just over broke, right? Job just over broke, which is keeping you poor, which is passing over opportunities repeatedly. Okay. So really all you're doing is continuing to trade your precious time. We all only get a amount of time on Earth, really, relative to, how old the Earth is and everything. We get, if we're lucky, we get like 75 years, maybe, if we're lucky. And hopefully those years you're in good shape, but the fact is that our system, it's a lie. It's a scam. The corporate America, maybe it was true a long time ago. My dad worked for a company. He worked for a company for 35 years. He retired from there. He had a little pension, then he kind of lucked out because they sold the company. But the bottom line is look, Social Security is not enough. And everybody knows that. And it's not enough in the United States. It's not enough in Canada. Some people, depends where you qualify for. Like I myself had some really big earning years, but then I had some other years that were not as good. So I kind of averaged out as if I made about, $75K a year for my entire career. So my Social Security is going to be a little bit, like the median Social Security or average in the United States is about $1,800 or $1,900, I believe, $1,800 a month. So mine's just a little bit more than that, But I am going to have, and I qualify, I can take it next year. I'm 61 now. I started this program when I was 60. I found this incredible blueprint a year ago. It changed my life. Totally changed my life in ways that I would never have thought. Okay. In just ways I never would have thought. I mean, I was looking for ways to earn money online. I've been working online Okay, since 1998. I was in the early, was one of the earliest guys doing digital advertising on a national basis for big brands like, the major magazine brands like Fast Company and Motor Trend and all those, because they didn't have their own reps for digital. And so I worked for the first rep firm. It was called Toucan Media in 1998. Anyway, so I made my living online basically in various ways since then. And I started working from home in June of 2001. I started actually working from home full time. And I've continued that the whole time because my kids were really little. My oldest daughter was about 4 when I started working from home. So I had a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old when I started working from home. So my kids really didn't know life any other way but dad working, dad being around all the time. I drove them to school. I picked them up. I was the coach I was the guy that could be on the soccer field at 4:30. I just worked earlier. I always worked for companies, right? Like I was a rep for a lot of West Coast companies. I was their advertising rep in New York, Boston market, Northeast market. So that became kind of my specialty over time. And I worked for a couple large companies anyway. And then I had a great run, and then I had a bunch of shorter runs until I got into my 50s, and I just basically aged out. And last year I was looking for a way to make money online. My daughter was getting married. I wanted to make some extra money. I had a job, but I wanted more money. And I found this incredible blueprint and system and training program. This is a training program where it's a 4-stage training program. So the first part is Launchpad, then it's digital blueprint, then it's digital mastery, and then legacy builder. So the point is there's 4 products, and you get master resale rights to up to 4 products. The number one seller is the 900 by far. It's 80% of all sales are the 900 immediately right off the bat. Almost everybody else who comes in at the 100, 300, or 600 level will upgrade. You have 30 days to upgrade. Let's say you're buying into 100 level, Launchpad. You have 30 days to upgrade to the next level or all the way up, either way. It's the same for each level. Next one is 300, next level is 600, next level is 900. When you do the 900, one of the reasons why it's number one seller is when you do the 900, you get what's called master resale rights to sell these products the rest of your life, no additional costs, no monthly fees, and you don't have to pay. The best part is you keep 100% of all the money. So when you get a customer that comes in for 300 or 600 or 900, or 100 even, you keep all of that money. It's pretty rare in the United States because we have payment plans in the United States for this, for people to come in for 100. Most people come in for 300 because that's where the social media training begins at the 300 level. And social media is the key to doing this whole thing because we learn how to do basically free marketing, free advertising on all the different social media platforms by doing something called attraction marketing, which to boil it down very simply is you're taking that link that is your website link and you're copy and pasting and posting that all over on videos and faceless or photos with words, whatever posts you're doing on Facebook or Instagram, or most of us use TikTok or on this platform, you have the link available. So on all my videos on here, if you subscribe to my channel, please subscribe. That's great. I got my first video yesterday. I was successful because I got 1 new subscriber. So to me, that's successful because I only had 125 subscribers. Now I have 126. When I get to 500, I start to get monetized on here. So this whole community is about learning how to build different passive income streams over time using digital products. So, and their various social media platforms. So right now I started off with 4 because I started with a year ago with the 300 because I was skeptical in New Yorker and I wasn't sure if it was real. And I started with that. And very quickly I got my first 2 customers in like about 8 days. And then I got my site up and running. It takes about 12 to 24 hours. You follow step-by-step instructions. Really like a 5th grader can do it. Put it together. It's like Legos. It's super easy. Get your site up and running. And the company gives you the website. The company, which is all proven, has been up running for 3 years. Just redesigned the look of it, but physically it's been running for 3 years. It's great. And then they and everything. And they give you a completely automated emailing and follow-up system. Okay, so once you get this set up and running, and like me, I've got almost 800 videos now because in the training you're taught to do 2 or 3, 3 posts a day. That's the training, 3 posts a day. Now, I did that for many months. I did 3 posts a day on TikTok. And then I have a system that I would get, train you, teach you how to do. Anybody comes with me, I have a system where I subscribe to a Canadian company, technology, for $20 a month. What they do, as soon as I post something on TikTok, then it gets automatically, all the watermarks and everything gets scrubbed off, because you can't post me on TikTok like directly onto YouTube, because it'll have all the watermarks and stuff. That's illegal. That's copyright infringement. You can't do that. But what this company does is they take the TikTok video, they scrub everything off of it, all the watermarks and stuff, TikTok, and then they send it to YouTube. For me, send it to YouTube and Facebook, although my Facebook account right now is not working. So right now, everything's going, for me, is going to YouTube from TikTok, and that's great, because I have a, however many videos I have in TikTok, I have the same number on YouTube. And but now I decided, I found from these lives that when I do a live, it basically becomes a longer form video that's here and archived here on TikTok for people to find. And I was really happy that I saw that someone found it. A gentleman found it yesterday and was able to watch it, or part of it, and decided to subscribe. So I was really happy about that. And welcome, sir. Thank you. And I hope that to see you on a future live. And please, anyone who's watching these, please, if you have any questions, you're interested in this at all, you want to get what we call the blueprint. It's a PDF. It's a little book. That alone is worth quite a bit. But you get it free when you just go to like my site, which the link is here in the comments or in the description. I put the link in there. It's just www. My name is Damon, so it's damonsdailypay.com. So it's DAM like Mary, O-N like Nancy, S, damonsdailypay.com. Go there and put your email in there, and then hit submit. And as soon as you hit submit, like instantaneously, that PDF blueprint will go right into your inbox, and it says, here's your blueprint. You'll also get a video. Okay, watch the video, look at the blueprint later. It'll be in your inbox right away, I guarantee you. If it's not right in your inbox, it's going to be like in your junk folder or spam folder, only because your email doesn't know me. Once you start getting more emails from me, they won't go in there. Anyway, so hit the submit, put your email and hit the submit button. It's going to go over there. But then there's going to be videos on my page, my site, that are going to launch. There'll be welcome you and everything. You'll see our founder, Michelle. She's a grandmother of like 6 kids in Kansas, who started this whole thing about 3 years ago, 2.5, 3 years ago, about 3 years ago. And she has like 24 income streams now, or some crazy thing. And she's made over $6 million. So when you do the Legacy Builder package, which is all 4, you get all 4, and you get a price break on that because it's a bundle. So you get all 4 for $900, right? So the value of those, if you add it up, $900, $600, $300, $100, $1,900. But you only pay $900 when you do it, when you buy the $900. You pay $900 one time, no monthly fees. That's it, and you get the master resale rights the rest of your life, which allow you to sell someone's already profitable product that is way profitable, to the tune of over 30 million since Legacy Builder launched a little over a year ago, worldwide, over 30 million in sales, 900 at a time. Okay, and then you can add other income streams on. Like I have these 4 right away, because if you do it today or tomorrow, you have 4 too right away. Have the rights to, you literally have 4 passive income streams. All you got to do is set that website. It's like Legos. A 5th grader could do it. Follow step-by-step instructions in the little video tutorials at your own pace. Get it up and running. I'll help you. You can text me anytime. You have my phone number, and I'll help you if you have anything at all. I'm there for you. I'll be mentoring you for a week. Everyone comes with me, I automatically mentor for a week. Get you off and running in the right direction. I got a quick start guide I can send you. Also, just saying, I now have 6 revenue streams myself, because I just added 30 days of mentoring, which I'm offering. I'm also offering extra weeks of mentoring. But I give everybody automatically a week of mentoring when you come up with me. Don't have to do it. We're not required by our organization. In fact, the CEO, or really the founder, Michelle, thinks that we shouldn't help anybody at all, because she didn't get any help when she started, and it was a different system that she then took it, ran with it, did so great, obviously, and then she added on all kinds of great things to it, mainly our community platform, which is like our home base, and made it like on steroids from what it was. And so that's it. Sorry. So it's getting a little hot out here. in Connecticut, but I'm in Connecticut, right along the coast, a little bit past New Haven. This is a big sub base. So anyway, I'll just tell you something about myself. I was married for like 25 years. Unfortunately, I got divorced. I never thought I'd get divorced. Didn't want to get divorced, but 8 years ago, and I'm still friends with my ex-wife and stuff. We're actually very good friends, and we get along great. We have all the holiday meals together still and everything. But I have 3 grown adult daughters, and I'm very proud of them. And basically, I was in advertising, digital advertising, traditional advertising. Before that, I was a TV buyer, broadcast buyer, supervisor for national advertising. And then I got into digital ads when my wife had our first daughter, because our first daughter was very premature. My wife had to quit working unexpectedly. So I had to replace that income. So I had to go into sales. It was a media buyer that had to go into sales. It was a bit of a struggle, but I did it. I got it done, and I was in sales since 1998 with that. And then I'm actually an introvert, and this is perfect for introvert, this whole thing, because there's no cold calling anybody, there's no hassling anybody, there's no emailing, there's no sliding into anyone's DMs. We learn what's called attraction marketing. So basically, you go out like I am right now, describe everything, then you make your link available, and you explain to everybody. And then you just tell them there's no cold calling, no emailing, no chasing friends and family, right? You don't need any tech skills to do this. You don't need any experience to do this. All you need is a Wi-Fi, cell phone Wi-Fi, coach will at 2 hours a day. And then you got to invest in yourself. And it does cost a little bit of money, because anything that's worth anything costs a little bit of money. This is just like when you would hire like a tennis coach, or you would hire any kind of a coach to teach you how to do something. This is the same thing. But this is where you're buying master resale rights. You're buying master resale rights. It's like you're getting a franchise, like a McDonald's franchise or Starbucks franchise or something like that. You pay one time, and then you've got the rights, and you own it. Pay one time. You pay the 300 one time, the 600 one time, the 900 one time, whichever level you want to start at. And then you decide if you want to upgrade or not. You got 30 days to upgrade at no additional cost. Just pay the difference, right? But almost everybody does the 900. Like everybody that I know that did start with the 300 or the 600 ultimately upgraded to the 900. So, because once you're in the program and you see how it works, and you actually see that you're getting paid 100% of the money, and it goes right, you get it from your client, you get a little ding, email notification or text notification that you got a 300 or a 600 or 900, whatever it is. Then you see that money go directly into your bank account. It's life-changing. It is life-changing. And the greatest thing about it is it gives you this peace of mind of knowing that as you are getting older, and as you're nearing retirement, or if you're already in retirement, we have people that are already retired that were looking at maybe going out, their Social Security wasn't enough, they're going to go out to get a job somewhere like at Walmart or anywhere, some kind of hourly wage job. And then they found this and they started doing this. So now some people might have had experience in something, or they might have had a built-in network like homeschooling moms or something like that, and there was some kind of club or something, or a baseball coach, baseball moms or whatever. And sometimes they do better just because they have these already kind of networks set up that, like on Facebook or something, they just kind of flip a switch and and there's a whole training on 7 days to profitability, which anyone can do. And it's all about how to position your launch of your business in the first 7 days, and how to kind of, pre-sell it, like get people interested and excited before your site actually launches. And then they're really keyed up, and then you send them the information. In my case, I didn't want to tell any of my friends and family about it, really. So I didn't tell anybody about it. And it was kind of funny. Got launched like June 1st. It was the first day I was ever on TikTok. I had no social media following at all. I mean, I've been on Facebook when my kids were little. That was it. Okay. And I got on TikTok, and I've been loving it. I got to say, I've been loving the journey. It's all about this journey. And there's all these people. Like when I started with 17,000 people, now it's 53,000 people, and they're all over the world. And if you're seeing this in another country right now, lately on the TikTok Creator Search Insights, which shows you what people are looking for, shows you the content subjects people are looking for but are not finding. And I keep seeing that people in all these different countries around the world are looking for the same thing people are looking for here. They're looking for remote work from home jobs so they can work from home. And I see it, the different countries now, listed. Like the other day, I saw Cambodia, I saw the Netherlands, I saw Egypt, I saw France, I saw, I think I said Cambodia, I saw so many though, the Philippines. I made a list of ongoing list of about 35 countries. People have specified in the search criteria. I saw New Zealand yesterday on TikTok, the exact country. The thing about this thing is you can do this in any country of the world. You just need to have a cell phone, internet connection, Wi-Fi, coachable attitude, 2 hours a day, and you need to be 18 and speak English, pretty much. You need to be 18 or older and speak English. But we have people from 18 to 87 doing this. It's an amazing thing. I mean, I suppose you don't really have to speak English if you just did the faceless, which is like a picture of a sunset with words and music, but you have to be in like English or your own. Anyway, so whatever. Bottom line is, look, this is an amazing opportunity for millions and millions of people, for so many people around the world that are in debt, and especially in the U.S., there are a terrible system here where they actually kick you when you're down. So if you've been struggling and you're in debt, and you've gone negative on your bank account, and then your bank charges you like $50 for each time that another thing comes in. So you could have something coming in for, you're already negative, something comes in for $10, and they charge you another $35 fee. It's just like they kick you when you're down. So terrible and insidious. It's horrible. Anyway, there should be more laws to protect consumers in the U.S. than there are. And now our brilliant new president is just getting rid of the Consumer Protection Board, because he wants all the super rich to just get richer, like him. Anyway, and he was never really super rich till recently because he was a failed casino operator. So just facts. Sorry. I digress. I don't like to talk about politics. I really try to never talk about politics. And I never talk about religion or politics in my lives at all, or my videos. Anyway, so the bottom line is, look, if you need money for any reason at all, do this. It's that simple. If you need money for any reason at all, do this. Because the only way you're going to fail at this is, A, you're never going to try it because you're scared. That's what it is. I'm sorry. It's not the money. It is not the money. People find the money. If it's about the money, people find the money. There's somebody named Victoria in our community. She's an Army wife. She was totally broke. Her husband was in the Army. They didn't get much money. She had 3 little kids. Some of them have learning disability. She was a broke Army wife. And her transmission had gone out in her car. She was doing network marketing, getting $3 little commissions on little lipsticks and stuff. She had no money, absolutely no money. And when she heard about this, she didn't have the money to start. I think she wanted to start with the 300 level, and sure, maybe the 900 level, I forget, doesn't matter. But she went out and actually got a job with one of her friends cleaning houses. Like, she took a few jobs through her friend's cleaning service to go clean houses for like 2 days straight or something. Got her mother I don't know. This is a story anyway, and it's a true story. And she got the money to invest in herself and invest in her education. This is a digital education. Think of this as like going to like a college. I think of this as like my first year in this, honestly, as like a freshman year of college, really, because I have learned so much. I love learning new things. And I especially love learning things my kids don't even know. Because when I started this, they're like, oh, they're all in their 20s. Like, Daddy's on TikTok. Anyway, and now I'm on YouTube, and I'm going to hopefully be monetizing YouTube soon, because I'm going to have 500. I'm going to get 500 subscribers soon. Maybe people can watch this, and I get the 500 subscribers. Yay, that's my goal right now. I'm at 126, thanks to the gentleman who joined last night. Anyway, I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. The sooner that I can, then I can get monetizing here, and they'll have 6, or by that time, maybe 7 streams of income, maybe 8 streams of income. I'm kind of losing track right now, but it's really incredible. But and one of them is a subscription model. Anyway, I don't get into it. We could talk all about that later on. But I just wanted to come on here not longer than 30 minutes, because I don't want my live archive stuff to be boring. I'm hoping that this is not boring for you. I'm hoping that this is any feedback. Great. Again, go to my website. The links are all around here. Watch my other videos on here. Subscribe. I think you find them interesting. I also have another channel on here that's like Travels with D. And it's like Travels with D 2215 or something like that. That's just my travels the last few years. My daughter was in Montana, so I went cross country a lot of times and taped a lot of stuff. And figured I'd put up. I only have a few videos up there because I'm slow to get them up there. But bottom line is, look, if you need money, got to do this. You got to find a way to make money online. And digital products, they don't require any shipping. They just go in an email. Super simple. It's so easy, and you get all the money. We have master resale rights in this program. You get all the money going directly into your bank account. 100% profit. Are you kidding me? 900 at a time, working 2 hours a day, 100% profit. That is amazing. That is called financial freedom, time freedom, location freedom. It opens up the world. It's amazing. I highly recommend it. Please subscribe, okay? And have a great day. And please watch some more of my videos. And please go to my site and put your email in, damonsdailypay.com. Put your email in. If you are ready just to buy right now and you want to start right now, you can go to damonsdailypay.com/ready. and you'll see all the options in there. Okay, have a great day. Take care.